today I'm going to be showing you how to make these pretty handmade paper flowers. Hey, you can take a closer look at these. So the best part about these flowers is that you do not need any fancy paper crafting tools to make these. You do not need a die cutting machine, you do not need dies, you don't even need paper punches or any of those fancy tools you've heard about, and you don't even need to be really artsy to make them, because you don't need to draw well, nothing. So here we go. Let's start. So what first up, we'll see what the things we need to make these flowers. So we are not going to use, as I said, no fancy supplies, not even fancy paper. So we are going to use regular chart paper or construction paper, as it is called outside India. So I've got three colors. I've got yellow, and this is like medium weight, not very thick, not very thin. White, red. So I've got yellow, red and white chart paper. And what else do you need? You need a pair of scissors, you need a stapler, you need something to put on the center of the flower. So I like to use different things. I like to use buttons. These are traditional Indian kundan stone flower kundan stone stuffs. These are buttons, and this is again a cabochon. So I try to use lots of things. Anything that you want, you can use. And you need some watercolor. This is regular watercolor, and this is my daughter's watercolor set. Some glue, regular Fevicol or any white general purpose glue would do. So let's get started. So first we'll make a yellow multi-layered flower, like this one. So this measures approximately 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and it has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. So let's get started. So I have got this piece of paper which measures approximately a little more than 3.5 inch, I suppose. So we begin by cutting squares, and so these squares don't have to be accurate, the lines don't have to be straight. So I just cut out a rough square, which I think is the square. I mean, it looks almost a square. So this is my first square. Then I will cut off a square which is slightly smaller in size than this one. So I will place it on top of this, and I'll just cut it. And this doesn't look like a square yet. So this is my second layer. Then I go something which is slightly smaller, and one more layer. So I'll make a 4-layered flower. So this has got I've got four square pieces roughly cut with decreasing sizes. So I take the biggest layer now, fold it into half, press, then fold it into half again and press. And now I take the closed end, which is this one and not this one, and then fold it along the edge like this to get a triangle, and then I go do it on the same on the other side. So this is what I get. Now I take my scissors. So I take a heavy duty scissors because this is got multiple layers of medium thickness chart paper, so it won't be very easy to cut. And I will show you with a pencil probably. I would be cutting something like this. I hope it's visible. So I take my scissors, and again, this doesn't have to be very perfect. It's just a rough cut that we need. This is how I cut. Now I open it up, and I get my first layer. So I know it doesn't look really good right now, but and let me assure you, the end product would look really nice. So then we go. And I have got these, it's an 8 petal flower, and I've got these 8 creases. So what I will do is I will cut on these creases towards the center, but not all the way to the center. So I'm cutting somewhere till here, and I will do this for all the petals and for all the layers. So I will just cut, not till the center, but about half an inch away from the center. So I'm doing this for all the petals. So this, and I will do this for all my layers. Now we'll take the biggest layer, and what I will do is I will just crumple the petals with my fingers to add more dimension and make the flower really pop. So I'll take my thumbs and I will crush the petals between my thumbs. So you will just put your thumb and press, hold and press. So this is what it looks like. Ahead and do is we layer start adding the layer. So what I'm doing is for the bottom layer, I'm adding on top of the bottom layer, the next layer, the petals would be aligned, would be there in the middle of the these two petals, and this layer's petals would go here. So I hope you can make out. So once you can play around and arrange your petals and see what looks best to you. Once you're satisfied, you can stick them with glue. But what I find really convenient to do is just staple them together. So now once I've stapled them together, I just fold the petals some more to give it a lot of volume and dimension. So here's my flowers ready. We just need to add the flower center. So what do we have? You can choose anything. So I'm going to go with this one. So you can use regular glue, which it will stick with regular Fevicol or white glue, but I'm going to go with the heat gun because this is where I need to want to save time. And there you go. Your bloom is ready. So you can make with with different colors, different layers, different sizes. Here I made a slightly smaller one. and you're good to go. So now I'm going to show you how to make this flower, which as you can see it's got like shaded coloring, and it's really easy to make. So we're going to, for this we are going to use white paper, and I'm using this is regular it's slightly thicker than your regular printer paper, but not very thick. It's still quite thin. So again, we'll start by cutting squares. So So my petals are ready. We are not going to open them up just yet. So now what we do is we take some water and your watercolors and the colors of your choice. I'm going to go in blue, so I'll just take some blue and I'm going to mix some blue in the water. Not that should be enough. I take this petal and just fold it a little this way, and I'm going to dip the top in water, and I'll get something like this. Now while it is still wet, I'll take some more of that same blue color on my brush, and I'm going to go over the edges. And I'll do this. So you can let them air dry, but since I want to complete this video, I'm going to dry them with a heat gun. It's ready. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.